Hello everyone. In this lecture, we'll be actually interfacing a light sensor module with our Arduino Uno. So before we get started, I would like to tell you what a light sensor is. So basically it is a sensor that detects the amount of light. So what we can do over here is that we'll be creating an automatic night lamp so that whenever your room light turns off, or maybe you are in an environment or maybe in an open area where as soon as it is dark outside, an LED or maybe a huge light turns on. This is really important and can be used in street lights. One of the many sensors that is used in that. And so the way it works is that it has an LDR. And what is an LDR? It is a light dependent resistor. This light sensor module is based on the LDR. So the way an LDR works is that it is like any other resistor and it changes its resistance with the change in light. So as there is decrease in the light intensity, which means there is decrease in the amount of light, the resistance increases. So the resistance of the LDR increases with the decrease in light intensity, which is the amount of light. So this change in the resistance is what is the fundamental principle behind the resistor and the fundamental principle behind the light sensor module. So let's actually figure out what is logic low and what is logic high. So whenever there is darkness, the resistance of the LDR will be high, and as a result the voltage drop will also be high. So this voltage across the 10k ohm resistance will be less, and as a result we will get a logic high. We'll be using the same comparator chip that we used in our previous lecture, where we interfaced the Arduino Uno with our infrared sensor, and the module is somewhat similar in that sense, but we'll be actually also using our analog input. So let us determine how the Arduino Uno will be reading all the output sent by this light sensor module. So during darkness, the resistance of the LDR will be high, and as a result the voltage drop will be high as well. And this is the same voltage that will be fed to our Arduino Uno. And in this module, we'll be actually working with the analog input that is provided by this light sensor module, and we'll be working with analog instead of digital here. So now that we have talked about how it is working and the basic principle and fundamentals behind its working, let's actually go to the code section and write it down. And as we've been moving so far, we'll be working in a systematic way again, and moving on to the flowchart and the circuit diagram first. So here is the circuit diagram on your screen right now, and it is actually quite, I would say, straight, and in the sense that there is a ground, of course, which will be connected with the Arduino's ground. We have A0, which is used for analog output. We have D0, which is basically digital output, and we have plus 5 volt, which is the VCC. So in this circuit diagram, we've actually connected the D0 to our pin number 6 on the Arduino, and the code will be exactly same as to what we did with our infrared sensor. So in this lecture, we'll be actually using the A0 with our Arduino Uno and seeing how the code functions, how the flowchart is. So let's get started with that. So here we are in the flowchart section, and what are we doing with our code? We want that every time there is darkness, we turn the onboard LED on. So in order to do that, first of all, we'll be declaring pin 13 as the output pin, and we'll set its default status to low, which means that it will be off in the starting. So in the loop function, what are we going to do? First of all, we are going to take the analog output, which is given to us by the sensor module through the A0 pin, and we are going to check whether it is less than the threshold limit. So what I mean by the threshold limit is that, of course, it is going to give you an integer equivalent value between 0 and 1023. So let us keep a threshold limit as, say, 500. So what I want is that every time the output is more than 500, I want to do a function, and every time it is less than 500, I want to do another function. So as we talked about with the working of the sensor module, it works with the help of the LDR, which is the light dependent resistor. So every time the resistance is high, which means that there is darkness, the output will also be high because the voltage will be high. So this means that higher the output, more is the darkness. So which means that, okay, our threshold limit is, let's say, around 600. So every time we get an output of 900, which means it is more than our threshold limit, there is darkness, and in this case we want to turn on the onboard LED. So that is exactly what we will be doing. We'll be checking if the sensor input that we get with the help of the analog read function is less than the threshold limit, and it is, let's say our threshold limit is 500. So if it is less than that, we know that there is daylight, there is brightness. So if it is less than that, which means yes, we turn off the onboard LED. And if it is more than that, let's say it is around 900 or maybe even 1000, that means it's pitch black. And in this case, we want to turn on the onboard LED. So according to our environment, we can actually use this threshold limit for our own advantage. And if we want that every time it is absolutely pitch black, then only we want. So that means that we will increase the threshold limit to say around 800. And if we want that no, even if there is a little bit of darkness, so let's keep that, in that case the threshold limit should be around 400. So in the loop section, we'll actually read our value again and again, which we get on the A0 pin, and according to the comparison with the threshold limit, we will turn off the onboard LED and turn on the onboard LED. So here we are in the Arduino IDE, and first of all, we will be declaring pin 13 as the output where the onboard LED has been connected. So I will do that in mode 13 as output. I will also be turning off the onboard LED in the starting. So we will be writing digital write 13 as low. So now in the loop function, we want to read the value that we are getting from our sensor module. So in order to do that, we'll create a variable first. Let's call it int var, and inside this variable, we'll be using the analog read function to store whatever analog output is being sent by the sensor module. So I'll be writing var is equal to analog read, and we have connected to our A0 pin. So A0 pin. So we've written a similar code like this before as well. And over here, we'll be actually writing our if statement. So if our var is say less than or equal to, let's keep our threshold limit as 400 maybe. As we talked about earlier as well, that more the darkness, more will be the output that we will be getting. So if you're saying that var is less than or equal to 400, means that there is light. So in this case, we want that the onboard LED remains off. So I'll be writing this in a statement that digital write 13 as low, and you will just give an else statement here that if it is more than 400, means that it is darker. In that case, we want that the onboard LED turns on. So if we say that we want absolute darkness and then only we want the onboard LED to turn on, we can always increase the threshold limit. And so the threshold limit is, I would say, subject to the environment where we actually placed this whole system. So I'll be writing else, I'll be writing digital write 13 high. We'll be also giving a delay after this for accurate values. So let's give a delay of, let's say, 1 second. So with this, we come to the end of our code, and according to our environment where we are placing this whole system, we can actually keep the threshold limit as to what we want it to be.